Ooh, hello, and welcome to Echoes of Color with Jefferey Morrison. Today, I'm going to do another whip and chat. And it's basically going to be working on Diamond Art Clubs on Golden Shores by Chuck Pinson. I think we're literally up, just half sky left. Okay. Go. It's a square, 29.1 inches by 21.6 inches, 74 centimeters by 55 centimeters, 48 colors, and 3 ABs, which is Aurora Borealis, 136, 129, and 141. Alright, yeah, I think we're just basically down to sky. 37:33. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. I was at work, but yeah, typical. Okay, let's fix this chair a bit. 37:33. Right upper right hand corner kind of arrow. Alright, let's just get my diamond painting pen and be on our way here. Okay, yeah, I just have to be careful what squares I'm doing here. Okay, 37:33. Double checking. Okay, good. Okay, so here we go. Might see my arm a lot, but yeah. Sky and then flag here. But okay, here we go. Yeah, so I worked this weekend, and yeah, went by pretty smooth, got her done. Oh, I did receive a canvas today, that Hanelin that I mentioned. Okay. So, I received Whimsical Winter today. Hanelin. So, safe to say that I have a Hanelin canvas now. So, I can get a taste for her art. Yeah, it's a square. So, I'll come up down the road, and I'll do it down the road, but so yeah, I was a little skeptical about her art style, so I'm like, just gonna get a Hanelin. Just, yeah. So that came pretty quick, so just got it today, so, or received it today. So ordered it like a week ago, so, okay, so I have a Hanelin canvas, so there you go. I'll do it unboxing and all that on the channel eventually. I'll do it eventually, but yep. Yeah, pre-ordered so many books, so little time. Yeah, I believe I mentioned this. Yeah. After so many books, so little time, I think that's all the canvases I've ordered this year at this point. Yeah, but I've wanted so many books, so little time for ever since it came out. So been biding my time for that one. So got it on pre-order, and yeah, just ordered it. Bam. Okay, I'll do that sometime or another too. But yep, I am, yeah, another Diamond Art Club canvas, dragon, a red dragon. Okay, do that. Probably do like a Treasure Studios Arts. I'll be doing unboxings and all that, like I have with other canvases. And then, yeah, after the Treasure Studios Arts, let's see what happens. Probably just gonna be on these pink colors. I'm basically, yeah, the sky and the flag are what's left on this canvas. just had to fill in this guy here. And this canvas is done. Yeah, it's just a lot. But yeah, slow and steady eventually once the race. Yeah, this canvas took a while. Days where I can work on it because I was on nights. Yeah, so I had to sleep during the day. And yeah, this week, starting Wednesday, I'm back on nights. So I had to sleep during the day and then work at night. So makes for a ton of fun. I'll still have weekends off and all that, but yeah, as usual. It's just working the night shift instead of the days that I was on for 4 weeks. So yeah, it's my turn to go to nights, and then my coworker that I rotate with goes to days. Bet you he's glad. His run of nights was a little rough. So it's okay. It's my turn now to do nights. So it's only fair. And then, yeah, I just work Wednesday, Thursday this week for nights to start. And then this weekend off. I at least have like a coherent, easy to follow work cycle. Yeah, it's 12-hour shifts, but it's a consistent rotation. I know what I'm working. Yeah, it's just making sure that I know which week I rotate to the either days or nights. That's my only concern, really. And the schedule is posted weeks in advance. Like, yeah, it's posted in the lunchroom or whatever, or in the main lobby of the factory, so everybody can just glance at it and make sure they know when they work. So I guess I have a few more things down here in the forest. I have a few more spots down here actually, but for the most part it's sky. Yeah, forgot about that. There's literally like one spot that needs like one more color. It's funny. Anyway. Oh, let's worry about this color for now. Yeah, I'll get this done eventually. It's just, yeah. Thank goodness, yeah. It's after a while, it's nice to get onto another canvas, especially one with different subject matter. These symbols are like everywhere. There's a lot. But I should still have some drills left over, so get plenty of this color by all means. I think there's like 3 bags of this pink here. Okay, yeah. yeah, again, I really haven't had a problem with running out of drills for any diamond painting canvases I've done, except for one. That's about it. But it was just a few minor dark sky patches or volcanic ash for like a dinosaur kind of canvas. Kind of a prehistoric themed one. There's a small one too. And rounds, so yeah, this is for a coworker, so good thing I had a couple kits under my belt to, yeah, I basically had that Midnight Messenger done, and yeah, I think the Midnight Messenger drills are what got me out of a rough spot there. So no, if you run out of drills, you run out of drills, but yeah, even for the pixel art, you get extra supplies, like extra colors and all. So yeah, I saved those extra tiles or pieces, cubes. Yeah. Oh boy. So yeah, one drill at a time. We're getting there. Yeah, just have to like sit here and fill it in. Today's color to potentially drop is pink, because yeah, a couple of WIP and chats are probably going to be the main color is probably going to be pink, maybe a hint of blue, and maybe some reds. Well, pinks are technically in the red family. Yeah, pinks are in the red family, so. Oof. Yeah, I see posts with people who get gaming chairs to diamond paint. I'm thinking that's a good idea. This chair's fairly comfortable, but gaming chair, I think you have that higher back, and yeah, it's always something to consider doing. But yeah, I have other expenses to deal with right now. I get my car serviced this weekend. Finally. 5% oil life. And everything else going wrong with it. So, just routine maintenance. Had that maintenance binder up for the longest of time. But now with COVID, it's like, how much of a backlog is there? I just booked it online through Honda. I have a Honda, so just went onto the Honda website and service and made an appointment. So and printed my appointment time off and said what was kind of repairs I needed. Yep. And I have a safety recall notice for drive shaft or something. Drive shaft may break or something. It's a safety precaution, like the parking brake. I've applied the parking brake the whole entire time I've had the vehicle, so I've used the parking brake, so yeah, there's a chance of that piece breaking or something, being damaged, just from wear and tear, I guess. So that's fine. They sent me one notice stating that, yeah, there's a potential hazard, like, just make sure your parking brake's engaged, and then we'll let you know when the parts are in. And then I get another notice and the parts are in, so I kind of added that to my maintenance. Kind of mentioned that. Yeah, I have a recall as well for drive shaft or whatever. Oh, car still runs, but I need to replace my exhaust system yet again. I'm surprised it's lasted this long or hasn't fallen off. Just either broken out the muffler, like just wear and tear on the muffler. Here, what do you have it? I hit a twig or something that was on the road. Something like came up under the vehicle and like probably dislodged the muffler. Or there's a hanger piece, like a anchor piece that holds the muffler in place under the vehicle. That's probably corroded to stuff. Because, yeah, welcome to Canada, and we salt our roads like nothing in the winter. So. Yep. Okay. Up here, my camera slid a bit down, didn't it? Sorry. Good cinematography as usual. Okay. I don't know if that'll stay in place, but yeah, I'm like up here now. Yeah, I know it's a weird angle, but yeah. For canvas I'm doing here. It's even like a full square. That's garbage. Yeah, garbage hasn't been terrible with this canvas by any means. A few drills stuck together, but separate with like a fingernail or whatever. Tweezers and press and separate, but not. Yeah, plastic bits from manufacturing, but it's not like you open the bag and then it's just garbage. Yeah, it's been pretty good. Drills have been really good for this canvas. So. And yeah, I haven't run out, so I'm basically done a vast, if not over half or 3/4 of the colors now in the kit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I probably have like 8 colors left. Yeah, 8. Yeah, so I've done like finished 40 of the colors. Yeah, there's literally like 2 colors that just need like 1 drill to finish them off. It's fine. All good. Oh man, that light's like right in my face. That's fine. How about that? Literally have like a light like right here. It's basically supplementary. Okay. Not too dark though. Really, I have overhead lights on. That's gonna turn that lamp off for now. All it's doing is gonna burn my face. So I usually shine it right on the canvas, but since I'm like filming or recording, yeah, it's not serving me the way it should be. It's pretty muggy out today. Nice gentle wind. No murders of crows or groups of crows. Sitting on the tops of the dead trees that we have in our yard. The other day, oh man, that was funny. The air ambulance, murder of crows. Yeah, I didn't write a murder in the title. My last WIP and chat, because yeah, that kind of be probably frowned upon. But a large group of crows, or a small group of crows, probably 3 or more, is called a murder. Yeah. So, I don't know. Did a Google search of it one day. What's a group of crows called? And then a murder. I don't know if that applies to ravens as well. But. Oh, crows are pretty cool. There are 3 or 4 of them sitting on the roof at where I work. 2 were packing at each other, snarling at each other. So, crows are cool. Very interesting creatures nonetheless. Of course, yeah, you like seeing blue jays or cardinals and stuff. Nice squirrels and all that, but yeah, crows probably make some people uneasy. Especially a group of them, a murder of them. But yeah, they're just chilling all the same. If you're getting a cardinal, it's most likely someone who has passed just checking in on you. Well, that's what I believe anyway. So you get a cardinal every once in a while. Yeah, grandfather or grandmother has passed. Yeah, we get the odd blue jay. Tons of starlings, sparrows. Yeah. Starlings and sparrows are more common. Pair of killdeer. Yet I haven't seen any dead deer around, so I don't know what's with their name. The males pretend they're injured or something when you approach them to kind of deter you away from their young or something. It's just like, oh, get over it. It's like a high shrill cry coming from those birds too. So yeah, try not to run them over in the driveway, but they have wings and all that, and guess what they do? They walk in the driveway, right where you have to drive. So I'm like, is this bird gonna be under one of my tires, or is it moving? Like, what's the agenda here? Yeah. I don't know. I'm not going to like run down a living thing just because I have to be somewhere. And if it's like a squirrel or something, try to slow down, veer out of the way. It's usually where there's no incoming traffic, so I just usually slow down. You can't run over Canada geese or injure Canada geese. It's their national symbol. Get in big trouble, probably. I don't know, for like small birds like sparrows or pelicans or something, they deserve to live too, but they have run-ins with trucks, and yeah, there's just times where they just pass away. Like, it's beyond anybody's control. Like, they just fly into a windshield or something, or get hit by a car flying into it by accident or something. So. And yeah, the reflections in skyscrapers and all that for other birds. Yeah. Cardinals we've had pecking at our front living room window, but they were like in mid-flight and they were packing the window on purpose, so that's not really running into the window. It could have been sparrows or something that just accidentally ran into her living room window with a bang. Just in there watching TV or whatever, then BAM! Oh my gosh. 2 or 3 times in one day. Gets you like every time. Like, what are you doing? That's a window. You don't fly into windows, but I don't know. It's because it's glass, it's clear. They think it's just like an open. Birds think it's an open space or whatever. An open passage, I guess. And lo and behold, it's not. And it's a little too late once they've basically hit the window. Beak first. Bam! Some of them shake themselves off, some of them are in shock, and they get up eventually. It's just jarring to see something hit the window and then be like, oh, can't go that way. Oh. Sucks. And squirrels not getting hit by cars, and raccoons. Sometimes stray cats or somebody's cat. It's an outdoor cat. See them on the side of the road. Yeah, some people don't like applying brakes. It's like, it's on the road, it's in my way. Keep driving. Yeah, if I have a chance and it's safe, I usually try to get out of the way. Rare occasions do I use my horn, my car horn. Could probably be cut out of my car and work perfectly fine in another car if it needed a replacement horn. Like, and the back seats that fold down in the back of my car, they're probably the cleanest seats in my entire vehicle, or the cleanest area in my entire vehicle, because they're folded down, and that's basically a trunk space. I have a hatchback that's like welded. My car is like over a decade old. It's like the original generation of Honda Fits. There's been a couple more model years come out since, and more people bought them, I noticed. Yeah, I got mine in 2008, so that's when they released the first models. So it's all good. Mine was basically a test drive model, like a test drive car. So it had 1,000 clicks on it when I got it, but it was new to me. I test drove it first, like before I decided to get a Fit, my test drove a Fit. Not sure if it was that one per se, but it could have been, because I wanted like a blue or silver one, but I would have had to wait that little bit longer, and I really needed a car. Yeah, I had a Pontiac Sunfire before my Honda Fit there, and yeah, it had enough even before I got it. The previous owner drove the fluff out of it, so used it heavily. So mine's more like winter corrosion and all that, rust on the body. Yeah. That's probably why my exhaust is a wreck most of the time, because I don't know, all the parts that anchor this stuff to the vehicle and suspend it are corroded from the salt and stuff. I did rust protection for like 10 years and the car's still rusted. I don't know if like they missed a spot in one of the treatments at one point and it just went from there. I have a seized up driver's side for like the third time. Like the tumbler seizes up. So the only other way I can get it into my vehicle is from the front passenger side. And I kind of hosed if that lock fails, then I can't get into my car. Let's say I break one of the windows and open it that way. I'd probably get looked at funny. What are you doing? Yeah, I went for a road trip once and locked my keys in my vehicle. Yeah, Mom had to come and get me that one day. She was thrilled. What happens when you just go out on the town and something comes up? Can't get into your vehicle. Yeah, I don't have like OnStar and all those other spiffy services. Just another subscription and fee. Probably like one of the smarter things, just like those roadside assistance kind of things. Yeah, it's not an OnStar service car, so it's pretty basic. I was glad when it had a CD player in it. So, yeah, because I listened to tons of music CDs when I'm on my car. I just grab one from my collection and then just listen to it on my way to work and whenever my car's going. Yeah, I listen to the same CD a couple times and then just grab another one. Put that in for a bit. That CD just repeats itself when it goes through it the first time. And it pauses whenever you turn the vehicle off, and it just resumes where it stopped when the ignition was turned off of the vehicle. So pretty cool. Now you need some like sort of special connection cord for your smartphone and a port or whatever, USB port or something, to be able to listen to music in your vehicle. And basically I have to listen to music digitally at this point, because I test drove like a Jeep kind of model, an SUV type thing, to get like a Amazon gift card. It was a promotion that they had, and the guy's like, so did you just want the gift card? And I'm like, not really. It wouldn't hurt to get a feel for what it feels like to drive in a Jeep, like SUV type vehicle, because my fit's kind of a lower type vehicle, like lower to the road. Compact car, I guess. So regular car, regular size car. SUVs are bigger and generally family oriented and higher off the ground. Higher tires, like higher vehicle, in other words. Kind of like the level of a pickup truck, 4x4. Yeah. Probably in like the same family. Cars. Yeah, mine's just like a regular size car. What the classes are of vehicles, but SUV, truck, generally in the same category. Mid-sized sedan or something. Yeah, I'm trying to think of car terms. Yeah, it's not like I go to a dealership every day and just check out cars. I was considering like going electric for my next car, like completely electric, but there's just not enough infrastructure for charging stations and all that. It's around, but unless I like live in Toronto or something, which I don't, or have that some sort of charging component at home, like some sort of cord or something. It's not very practical right now. It must work for some people, because I've seen completely electric vehicles, people driving them, so I don't know if, yeah, plug-in stuff would be extra, I'm sure, like to get a charging cord. You're basically driving a battery, like, to be blunt. And different models have certain mileage, of course. But it's a great idea. Electricity is already standard. Yeah, there's the argument that it still uses fossil fuels, like for manufacturing and stuff. Like, okay, name something that's not made from fossil fuels or depends on fossil fuels to be manufactured or delivered. Like, yeah. Fair argument? I don't know if it's like better for the environment once you put all that. Oh, excuse me. So you have some of that fossil fuel argument, but you're not exactly putting gas. There's like no gas tank on those vehicles. They're hybrids that goes electric, and then you still have to put gas in it. But that was the step before. But now there's completely fully electric that you just have to charge, and they go a certain mileage per charge or something. And probably some models are probably pretty dear. It's like, for what you're paying, you better be getting like a charge cord or something. All the models was like $70,000 Canadian. I don't know, 75,000 something. I don't know if that was Canadian or American. It's a step in a positive direction because by 2030 or something, they're not going to manufacture vehicles that use fossil fuels. It's probably just going to be electric's going to be the new standard or something. They won't be able to sell vehicles, like new vehicles that have they use gas. They'll be cars that use gas still on the road, of course. But yeah, I think it's in the next decade. There's some sort of environmental deadline to have alternative fuel cars on the road, or electric. I don't know the exact stipulation of it. It's a step in the right direction, but yeah, you really gotta have your ducks in a row if you're making that major of a shift. If you can't sell fossil fuel vehicles anymore, like gas. I don't know about diesel. I don't know if it's a cleaner burning fuel, but you're still burning fuel for diesel. I've always driven gas. Powered cars, automatics. I never learned standard, the stick driving, so I had enough of a time learning automatic, so yeah, there's the theory, and then actually getting into the car and physically driving. Yeah, this practice makes you better. It's like everything else. It's like riding a bike. Get back on it, probably fall, probably screw up a couple times driving a car, but once you get the hang of it, then it's just second nature, and you're more worried about getting from point A to point B without having to worry about how do I do this? Do I operate this car? Kind of like me with a forklift at work, back wheel drive. I'm still figuring it out, but it's better than not being on a forklift and not knowing how to drive it at all. So that took 16 years for me to get on a forklift. So and of course, in every workplace, you take their training so that you're certified on that site to operate a forklift. So, which I agree with. Yeah, you can have background to, if you know how to like drive a forklift or a truck or whatever, you have the license and all that, etc., etc. Yeah, you have to get recertified based on what machinery is at your present job, and all that. It makes sense. It's just so you have a fresh knowledge of the equipment that's there, which may be a bit different, and then yeah, it makes sense. It's a really smart thing to do. Yeah, it's a pain if you already know how to like drive a forklift, but it's better just to be just crosses the I's, and dots the I's, crosses the T's. It's a formality. I had no experience whatsoever, but I got training, and yeah, I've operated the forklift a couple times. Yeah, no problem. I still have to think about like what I'm doing some of the time. Just make sure my wheels are straight, etc. But I'm probably always going to do that with a forklift. I'll probably never remember which way to turn the wheel to be able to turn a certain direction. It's a lot of trial and error on my part, but somebody can just like get on it. Some other person can get on it and just drive it like nothing, but oh well. Because I've had to get a couple skids for stuff that I needed. Like, I don't have to ask somebody to get me stuff anymore. I can just like go and do it if the forklift's available. So, kind of refreshing instead of like, yeah, hey, can you get me this? Never used a forklift before. It's like, yeah. Can't operate it legally. At my other place, yeah, I never got licensed or anything for forklift, so never got the chance. I didn't touch it. Under supervision, not driving it, but raising or lowering the forks while it was stationary. That's a little different. It's under experienced supervision, like a individual who is licensed to operate a forklift, telling me how to run it. That's different, but me like physically operating it, no. It never happened. For my new job, it was a night of theory for like an hour or so. The basics, what to do and what not to do. What type is that the employer? Like, what type is there? Electric, battery powered, yeah. Back wheel drive. Yeah, don't go doing donuts on the factory floor. Don't go too fast. It's not built to go very fast anyway. I probably go to 1 or 2 kilometers per hour. Like, I take my time on that thing. It's not built for speed. You could go 5 or 6 kilometers per hour, but that's really pushing it in that cramped setting. I have warehouse space, but it's not luxurious by any means. Yeah, not by a long shot. We don't need luxurious for what we do. Some days space is pretty scary, and supplies get pretty scary. Skids, for example. I basically box off product that I manufacture and stack it onto skids of 32. So cardboard boxes. So cardboard boxes, kind of a cardboard sleeve, like a skid skirt on top of the skid, and then you put the boxes on top of the cardboard skirt, stack them in height of 4. And then skid wrap them, put a bag over them, or when they go to get shipped, they're shrink wrapped and labeled, have shipping labels on them, and they're taken out of the plant. So, there you go. Yeah, I'm constantly boxing off product. So it's the vast majority of the job, other than shutting the line down to clean it to switch to another product. Like it was in a box, or a slightly different box, but slightly stronger edges. But yeah, it's doing the same thing. Packing off or like cleaning the line, tidying up the line, and then just restarting the line again with the new lot of product to dry or whatever. Just a cycle that never ends. There are days where nothing's getting produced and you're just cleaning the line. I've had a day like that recently. There for 12 hours just cleaning stuff. Kind of nice, but I personally rather have product and then a line running. Because eventually I'm guaranteed to be able to pack off or whatever. Just my favorite part. I don't mind the hourly checks and all that for temperatures and stuff, but yeah, boxing off, yeah, means the product is ready to be distributed to the various customers, and that's what brings the money in. That's what brings the paychecks and gives the truck drivers their work. Yeah, and truck drivers deliver the liquid egg. Yeah, that's what I do. I probably mentioned this. Huge tankers. The egg's pasteurized and sent over to my department, stored in a silo. Yeah, this is all stored in huge silos. Yeah, delivered, put into a silo, pasteurized, stored in a silo once it's pasteurized, and sent over to my silo, my finished product silo, and then I just dry it after it's sent over. Just empty out that silo, clean that out, and process starts. It's constant. Takes a couple days to dry a silo full of egg, liquid egg that is. Yeah. Down for a few hours to clean the line. They've got to clean their silos so they can get different shipment of egg in to pasteurize and stuff. Yeah, it just keeps going. Just constant. Constant shipments of egg and shipping powder out. Yeah, it's constant. Pretty cool. Streamlined process for the most part. Really nice. Yeah, it gets hot in there. In the factory during the summer for sure. Like, it's just basically like a giant warehouse. There is air conditioning and pack off area and all that, and the refrigerated area, or cooler. That in the actual dryer room, it's like can be a good 30 degrees. So yeah, don't spend too much time. I just basically do line checks, but yeah, it's not a room you just sing Kumbaya in for hours on end. You're maybe in there for like 5-10 minutes, and then you can be somewhere cooler. Yeah, there are other parts of the plant that are warm too, just naturally. Yeah. There are air-conditioned parts of the plant during the summer for sure, cooling areas, but yeah, I'm not in the heat for too long, but yeah, you really have to stay hydrated in there. So you can feel like garbage pretty quick if you're not hydrated. Yeah, I think I had a couple days of that where I wasn't really too hydrated, and yeah, I just felt like garbage. Your electrolytes or something go out of whack. Yeah. Yeah, it's like you have to drink Gatorade or something, or yeah, drink water or something. I don't know how electrolytes work, but your body's kind of has an electrical current, I think, in it. Some sort of regulatory. Oh, blood flow, nerve impulses. Something that keeps your heart going, like the brain and all that, of course, but neurological electric impulses or something. I know physiologists or doctors, so if that's out of whack, then you're just, yeah. If your electrical lights aren't doing so good, you're gonna just feel like garbage. And I did one day, like fatigue, dizziness. To a point where you like feel physically ill. And if you're feeling like crap as it is, you're already dehydrated, so it's just your body trying to tell you like, nah, not doing so good here. And yeah, kind of fix it a bit here. Yeah. Usually when you're at that point, about ready to collapse, you're already dehydrated. I was vaccinated, the second vaccination, and it had been in that 2-week period too, like after. It's like I got muscle pains and stuff that week too, so it was probably a combination of being dehydrated and being vaccinated. The muscle pains for sure. Were probably from being vaccinated. Like right side of my body just was sore, muscle sore. Just the right hand side. Weird. Scary stuff. But yeah, I mentioned this in a weapon chat a few days ago now. My more recent one. Yeah, not feeling great at work for 12 hours is not... Like, I can't leave the site. So I brought Tylenol with me to work. Just left it in my bag, and then had one or two before I went onto the floor. So. And yeah, Tylenol was in my system, and it did the trick. So I drank some water during my breaks and tried to go to the water fountain. Walk to the water fountain. Yeah, it just seems like 3/4 of the time you just don't get enough water. You don't drink enough water ever, it seems. Yeah, of course, the more water you drink, if your body really doesn't require it, you're just going to the washroom all the time. I hate that because I have to change out of my uniform. Or to go to the washroom. It's just... yikes. But anyway, you've been watching Echoes the Color of Jefferey Morrison. I'll probably just do like another weapon chat. Yeah, just to get this work done. But anyway, yeah, we're on the home stretch. We're doing good here. As usual, I leave my Facebook profile name in the description below. That's where just shifty. My Facebook Echoes a Color, Facebook business Echoes a Color page, just updates regarding the channel here on YouTube, and my Instagram. So yeah. All right, I'll get this WIP and chat posted, and yeah, probably just record another one. Just keep going with this. I'm on the home stretch here. While this one's uploading, I'll probably have a few more drills placed on here. And yeah, just keep going. All right, take care, and probably see you in a bit. Yep, bye. Bye for now.